Hey everybody, welcome back to Real Good Pilates. I'm Michelle, and today I've got for you a short and sweet, no props Mat Pilates workout. So perfect for when you're short on time, but still need a really good full body burn. Okay, so we're gonna start on our hands and our knees to get warmed up. So have your hands shoulder width apart, knees right underneath your hips. Lengthen your head and tail away from each other, and then go into a nice cat and cow stretch. So we're going to inhale, look up, feel the abs lengthen, and then exhale, press the hands and feet firmly into the floor and round the spine. And then do that a few more times. Inhale, we lengthen the front of the body, and then exhale, find that nice deep fold. Very good. Do that 2 more times. Feel your neck staying nice and long, not crunching towards your shoulders. Very good. Now let's end up back in our neutral spine. So long head and tail away from each other. Take the back of one hand and place it on your forehead. And we're going to go into some spinal rotation. So as you inhale, twist so your elbow looks towards the ceiling. And then exhale, rotate so it looks towards the floor. And you can go as far and as deep into that twist as you're able, as long as your supporting shoulder feels nice and strong. Yes, you can kind of fold and wrap so the elbow comes close to the opposite arm, and then try to look back at the ceiling. Yes, and your spine is trying to stay in a long straight line. Try not to let the hips get swung off of center. Whew, that is a lot of work for this bottom shoulder. Last time here. And then let's go ahead and switch arms. So face the floor, replace the hand, and we'll go to the other side. Inhale, kick down into the feet, rotate and open through the shoulder, and then rotate the opposite way. Good. Inhale, push away from the ground, and then exhale, kind of coil up towards that bottom arm. Inhale and then exhale. Good. The spine is staying nice and long, and we're rotating the rib cage around it. So good, you guys. Do that one more time. Lots of works for the obliques and for the back of the body, as well as the arm. Good. Okay, we're going to get the lower body involved now. So going into some alternating leg slides. Take one foot, you're going to slide it away from you till the knee extends, float it up and down, and then replace it back to the mat. And then do the other side. Exhale, we slide to lift, and then inhale, tap, and replace. So good. Now the less your body swings side to side, the better. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more work for the glutes and the muscles on the sides of the hip if you stay centered between your two hands. So good. Couple more times. So leaving the hip on top of knee and leaving shoulders over hands to keep us centered. Very good. All right, let's do this 2 more times. Feel the abs drawing up and into the spine. Full body's working. Now pause with one leg up and hold, and you're just going to continually tap and lift. Touch and lift. Good. Feel like you're driving your hands into the mat, pushing it away from you. 2. 1. Now pause with your leg high, bend the knee and fold your spine into that cat stretch position, and then reach back and kick the leg long. Do that again. Exhale to fold nose to knee and then reach away. Very good. Couple more times. Really use those abdominals to draw the knee under you. Good. 2 more. And away. Now after this last one, pause with your back long. Now this time when you bend the knee, we're going to side bend and bring it towards shoulder and then kick back to straight. So spine is folding like a C shape and then return. Exhale, cinching up through the waist, keeping the knee high so we're working those outer thighs and glutes. For 2. So good. 1 more. Now we're going to alternate and do one of each. So we flex and round, nose to knee. Kick back, do a side bend, knee to shoulder. Few more times. Round and lengthen, side bend and reach. So good, you guys. Let's do 2 more full rounds. Ooh, we can do it. Almost done. Last time. And side bend. So good. And then replace the knee to the mat. Very good. Let's do the other side. Slide and float the leg, and we'll start with our taps. Very good. Yes, keep the rest of the body quiet. So we really isolate the work into that moving leg. So good. 3, 2. Now pause at the top, and we'll go into our nose to knee. Flex and round, and then reach and lengthen. Just this one continuously for now. Good. Push into your fingertips to take some of the heat off of your wrists. You can also drop to your elbows if this starts to bother your hands. Very good. Last one. Now we'll start to go off to the side. Look back at the knee as it comes towards shoulder, and then square back off. Good. Side bend and reach. Good. Working the obliques and the waistline. In and back. Couple more times. The higher that knee stays, the better. 2. And last one. Now let's alternate doing one of each. We curl and kick, and then side bend. In and out. So good. Still keeping that supporting hip over the knee. That might be the hardest part. So good. Last time, all the way through. Side bend. Place the knee down and relax. Very good, you guys. All right, shake your hands out a little bit. We're going to be back on them for one last set of exercises. So come back down to your all fours, and we're going to go into a little push-up series. So back into that same position, we're going to do some push-ups here, leaving our hip joints flexed so that we keep some of the weight in our legs, okay? So it's going to make these kind of a modified warm-up push-up. So lift the ribs away from the floor, bend your elbows, and you're just going to drop your nose right between your hands and then push back away. Bend and then press. So unlike traditional push-ups where our hips are open and almost all the weight is in our arms, this is kind of a happy medium to get us moving, okay? Now think of angling your elbows out at about 45 degrees. So good. Let's do 3 more here. Good. Last 2. Really widen the shoulder blades as you push up. Last one. Okay, next level of challenge if you're ready for it. If not, repeat those. You're going to walk your hands one pace forward and now open the hips. So more of a traditional push-up position on the knees. Okay, let's do a couple here, and it's okay if your elbows don't bend quite as much as they did on the previous version. Just give it your best. Inhale, exhale, in and out. Now you could find a happy medium and flex the hips slightly. That is definitely an option. Let's do 3 more. 2. Now we're going to get a little fancy. Bend your elbows and hold. This time when you straighten your arms, push yourself back to sitting over your hips, almost in like a child's pose position. Now press your body back over your straight arms. 3 movements. Let's do that again. 1, you bend your elbows. 2, you launch your hips back over your heels. 3, you send the hips back to the start. 1, 2, and 3. So good. 1, push back and lift. Good. Challenges the shoulders at a little different angle as we push away from the hands. Good. You can do a very small bend of your elbows if you need to, or a little bit larger if you're feeling good. Okay, let's do one more time. Chest between the hands. Now let's reverse it. So we rock back over the heels with long arms. We dive forward to the bent elbows and push up. 1, we lean back. 2, we end up at the bottom of the push-up. 3 to lift. 1, 2, 3. Use the legs to help you propel front to back. So good. You can smooth this together. The more comfortable we get, let's do 2 more rounds. Whew, so good, you guys. Almost done. And then go ahead and just sit back on your heels. Whew. Okay, Very nice. Let's flip over to sitting, and we're going to do a little rolling like a ball to take us into some ab work. So sit just behind your sitting bones, legs up in front of you, grab onto the sides of your legs, either calves or thighs. Exhale to get ready. Inhale, you're going to rock up onto your shoulder blades and then find a moment of balance. And then again, inhale and exhale. So good. So keep this same shape all throughout and just find that nice tip and roll. Good. A couple more times so it feels like a nice massage for the back as we work the abdominals the whole time. Good, you guys. Let's do this a couple more times. Good. Finding that nice smooth roll down and roll up. 2. Last one. Now come up to your sitting bones. Roll down to the mat as slowly as you can, leaving your legs in tabletop. And we're going to go right into our single leg stretch, grabbing the bent leg, reaching one forward, and switch. Switch, switch, switch. So good. Grab the knee, you can stagger the hands or even them out, doesn't matter. Just grab the leg that's coming towards you. Very good. Now let's go into a double pulse with this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pulse, pulse. If your neck's getting tired, place it on the mat. Exhale on the pulses. So good. Now if you're ready, we're going to add a rotation to this. Grab the head, twist, twist, pulse, pulse. Still with that double pulsing action of the legs. So good. Let's do 4 more. 3. So good. 2 more. Last one. Pulse, 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 and then set yourself down. Whew. Very good. Okay. Whew. That was a long set. Good. So now, kind of continuing with that theme, except with a scissor motion of the legs. So float the legs up to the ceiling. You can go head up or down, whatever works best for you. Here we go. You're going to drop one leg forward. Both the hands go to the lifted leg, and then we switch. 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 Get those shoulder blades away from the ground. Okay, now just like before, add our double pulse. 1, 2, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. 1, 2, switch. That's it. Good. Strong and stable through the core. Now just like before, hands behind the head. Add a twist. A twist. Good. Staying in the twist for both of the pulses. So good. Almost done. 4 more. 3 more. You got it. Almost done. Opposite elbow to knee. 2 more. Last round. And then relax. Whew. Very good. All right. Last thing here. We're going to reach both legs up to the ceiling. Get them as straight as you can. Knees bent is also totally fine. Lift the head up. Place the hands behind. And we're going to do alternate reaches with the arms. So on either side of your feet, imagine like there's a little bell to ring, okay, hanging on the outsides of your ankles. We're going to reach and try to tap the bell with the opposite hand. So here we go. We're going to curl up and try to ding the bell to the side of the ankle and then replace the hand to the head. Switch and lower. Reach and lower. That's it. Good. Trying to keep a 90-degree angle at the hip if possible, whether that's with straight or bent legs. So good, you guys. Couple more. Reach. Try to leave the feet on center. Now let's hold to one side and stay. And pulse, pulse, pulse. 4. So good. 3, 2. Other side. Switch and reach. That's it. Almost done. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hug your knees to your chest. Whew. All right, just gently pull your knees from side to side. get yourself up off of your back. Whew. We're going to take a little cool down stretch, and then that will be it for our super quick full body workout. So go ahead and sit crisscross or however is comfortable for you. Set one hand on the floor and take a side bend. Very good. Come up and go to the opposite side. Good. And then just transfer side to side a few more times. Try to slow your breathing down. So good. One last time. And then come up, slide the fingertips forward, round over the legs, and then just take a breath or two here. Try to melt your forehead closer to the mat. One last breath in and out. And then slowly roll yourself up. And with that, we are all done. I hope you enjoyed today's super quick Mat Pilates workout. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Leave me a comment and let me know if you have any feedback or requests for future videos. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on all your notifications, and please share this video with a friend. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.